Right, hello guys, watching Geek Today's in a video, another review on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Harry Potter Episode 7, The Deathly Hallows Part 1. Yes, this one's a very interesting one. It's very setting up stuff for the second part, of course, and the build-up and everything, setting all the characters where they need to be. Really. Obviously, we have the last time we get to see Harry Potter in his house, which is a memorable moment of sorts because he visits his little hut, you know, he visits under living under the stairs sort of thing, and that's remembering, linking back to the beginning. We get also Harry Potter visiting his mom's and dad's grave, which is a very memorable moment, and him trying to honour that, but also how he can't have time for that because Voldemort set traps for him there as well, because it's obviously a memorable moment for Harry, so he's going to set traps there and lead snakes and stuff like that. We also have our main characters being pushed to their limits. You know, we have Hermione and Harry, and then we have Ron getting jealous of that sort of dynamic and him being tricked in his mind and playing thoughts of sorts. Dumbledore giving gifts such as Ron with the power of the light thing, and then you have the ball that Harry won in his first game at Hogwarts, and then we have Hermione, a book for her to suss out, a puzzle for her to solve with the symbol which we learn with this other guy. And we learn about these three brothers, which I thought was very interesting and very cool idea to tell the story in cartoon form in some way, of the three brothers, the one with the cloak, the one with the wand, and the one with the gem that could see through the future. Not the future, but see past dead people. And with that, they all died, and all thanks to death. But death, there's still a cloak out there, there's still a wand out there, and there's still that gem of sorts, I guess. I don't think we've seen the gem. I'm not sure. We probably have, but we've definitely seen the cloak, and we've definitely seen the wand. Which it looks like Dumbledore's wand, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe Voldemort's. But Voldemort took Dumbledore's wand from the grave, so technically it's both of theirs in a way now. At least that's what I've been thinking of when paying attention to it. Yeah, I thought this is an interesting one. Obviously, Voldemort's army are a lot more in the mix, so we get to know their characters a bit more, and Moony and stuff like that, and the Vaults. And we also get John Hurt in this a little bit. No, it doesn't make really much sense for him to be in it, but I'm happy for him because we get more John Hurt. Good old John Hurt. And we also get our little guy from the Vault, who's also plays in Pointless, I don't know, he does a game show and he's also been in Doctor Who and stuff like that, so he's quite a well-known actor. But yeah, it's nice to have him back from the Vault. And we also get Dobby is a free elf, and then they kill Dobby. They kill blimmin' Dobby. You know, yeah, it was such a heartwarming scene to see Dobby happy with his friends, and then he passes. Yeah, and it leaves our heroes on the beach, and it leaves Voldemort with the wand, and yeah, that's really it. It's been setting out where all these people and all our characters are in this film from now on, and we didn't get much of the castle at all, but we'll get more of that in episode 8. So join me next week for my review of Deathly Hallows Part 2, episode 8, where I will be reviewing the finale of Harry Potter. But for this, I thought it was a solid one for what it is. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 for the 7th movie. Not really because of that reason, because it's good. It's just not as good as the first 2 movies, and it's never been that good, in my mind anyway, at least. But I've actually really enjoyed this, and I'm happy that I've watched it, because I really dreaded it. I really remember hating this episode, because I remember it being quite boring. Maybe it is boring for a kid, or maybe it was just boring for me as a kid watching it, because it was all talking, blah, blah, blah. But when you're an adult paying attention to it, it's a good solid story, and it sets up quite a lot. So I'm very interested and very excited to review the final part of Harry Potter. Join me next week for that. But I also don't do just Harry Potter. I do Marvel, Game of Thrones, Indiana Jones, Doctor Who, DC, Marvel, you name it, we review it. This channel really is for everyone, so you might as well subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the video very soon. Have a nice day.